mean, the only thing that's different before is that I had it in a different order. But no, that's the same thing. It's just hat. Hat, 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 hat. So, what? Is it really choking on a hat? Like, I really don't see what else could have changed. So, like, oops. I have to be careful about that. I keep changing the event type when I click on it. Alright, so, give, hat, Excelsior, no play. Oh, wait. Oh, it did fine that time. It said no players for that action. Oh, no, no, no. No, yeah, no, it didn't even evaluate down that code path. Ah, it's dumb. Alright, so donut and sprinkles, Excelsior, donut, excuse me, yeah, donut, oh, well, whatever, give, donut, coffee. Oh, whoops, I need to put the slashes in. Same crash. What the heck? Too many values to unpack. Too many values. We're printing it, and there's literally only one value. One value is too many values? Really? 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 Oh! I'm an idiot. I should have just Googled what that error was trying to tell us, because it was just trying to tell us to stop saying I in. I was just trying to tell us to stop saying I in facts. That would have been quicker if I was just not a stupid person. Whatever. We fixed it. To unpack. That's not too many values to unpack. Whatever. I don't care. Okay. Alright. Sorry. I have like an eyelash in my eye. I should turn off the camera for a second. I'm just gonna turn off the camera while I poke in my eye for a second. Sorry, I'll be right back. I'm not actually going anywhere. Look, I'm still here. I haven't moved at all. It's just a clever illusion. Yeah. And I'm back. Alright, so yeah, alright, so now everything should just magically work forever. And it should be great. Okay. I can take out that print, because we don't need that print anymore. Where was it? It was like, did I already take it out? No, there it is. Alright, so save that, and sorry, one second. Oh gosh, my eye, my poor eye. Sorry, I'm not actually going anywhere. I'm just gonna mute the microphone for a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna run the script again, and it's gonna work, and everyone's gonna cheer and applaud, and good times will be had by all. So, ketchup and catsup. Excelsior. I say ketchup. Then your boss says ketchup. And then, yeah, conclude event, and then perfect, perfect catch up. Sorry, you do still get credit. I'm just kind of. Oh hey, look, someone leveled up from catch up. Shigami, congratulations! You leveled up from catch up. You're catching up to the competition. All right, sorry. Um, so now, yeah, let's go to the facts folder because we might actually get some data in here now. Oh, pops. That was from. Yeah, Ben Reebok got pops the other day when I was testing this before. So for ketchup, let's give give ketchup ketchup hot dog because why not? Create event. Behold, ketchup hot dog. One adventure, gain hot dog. So that worked. And now, oh wait, did it not? Oh, whoa. Yeah, there's no GM, hypothetically. Yeah. I wonder why it didn't like crash or do something weird. Because well, so for one thing, I need to change the text. Clearly, I need to change the text. But yeah, so no, what happened there was usually it organizes these things by the GM. Whoops, it organizes these things by the GM name. But because there was like when I'm using my secret panel, there doesn't have to be a GM defined. So so it didn't it I just need to let it know that if like I'm the one using the secret panel, I guess. um so yeah, where would that be? It would be in the init be in the place where we init the facts. Yeah, so GM name. So actually here I should say like so like GM subfolder equals GM name, and then if init fact equals 1, then that means that GM subfolder equals binary. Yeah, and then so instead of using GM name for these folder paths, we should use GM subfolder. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's simple enough. And then and so then the other important thing I think would be to change how that text works, because behold ketchup hot dog one adventurers. Well, okay, so there's a couple things there. One adventurers is dumb. And you know what I should do is I should just always go plural. So yeah. Yeah. No, I don't really have to do that. I special case this in another place. There's another case where I can't really handle, I don't, actually, no, you know what? No. No, this is easy. Uh, I can just say, yeah. No, this is, I don't, alright. No, this is. I don't know what I was thinking for a sec. For a second there, I was thinking, oh, this would be difficult, but no, this will be incredibly simple. So, for one thing, uh, yeah. So it's just say if what if give text. No, if the length of player list equals 1, then we'll do something, and then else we'll do this. And the difference is just, right, no, this is so easy. I was like, oh, this is going to be challenging. Nope. One adventurer gains. There we go. See? Simple. If there's only one adventurer gains instead of one adventurer's gain. Okay. Cool. In some cases, I just replace one with some, and I just basically lie. I just like, yeah. It seems redundant to say hot dog twice, but that's fine, I guess. No, I could probably just leave that part out when I'm using my secret control panel. Like, I don't even really need that part. And if I wanted to, I could do like I could use the percentage sign and have it just automatically replace the percentage sign with the number of adventures, like I sometimes do. Yes. Yes, you can. MSG, I approve your request for macaroni. Enjoy. um, so like if I had actually, so like I just wrote ketchup hot dog, right? But like if that message had been complete, it would say like the adventurers who chose ketchup find a hot dog. One adventurers gain hot dog. Like that's redundant. So yeah, I think I'm gonna change that. So where is it? Say text, give text. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back to the way I had it before. We're only even gonna say this if so like if oh no, we can't, because like yeah, no, we can't, right, because there's the chance that there's zero adventures, and so if in the case of zero adventures, we just like don't even uh I guess, yeah. So no, I should do what? Yeah, no, this is right, and then okay, wait, but then yeah, so the whole give text thing, we'll just only do this whole give text business if uh if yeah, so right, uh so if init event equals 2, and then we can do all of this in that thing, right, because this is all just handling give texts. Yeah, and then oh, so this period we'll want to not have an extra period there. So just give text, but then yeah, right. So then wait, so give this whole give text. Yeah, well, whatever. I'll just I don't like putting a conditional inside a oops. I don't like putting a conditional inside. Stop it. I don't like putting a conditional inside a loop, but there's not really a better place to put it per se. So it's not one that comes to me off the top of my head. So let's put that there, and then so hey, event time, real event time, not those silly events that I've been making up. Uh, and then okay, so then uh, okay, so then the last thing is lastly, so if wait, is this supposed to be here? Or is this supposed to be indented? If a knit fact equals, oh no, yeah, no, this is not supposed to be indented. No, there's this. Okay, so again, if init fact equals 2, then give text equals give text index colon -1, so everything except the last character, plus a period, because that's we keep when we list these things out, we concatenate commas at the end, but the last one we don't want to add a comma at the end, we want it to be a period instead, so we're just going to replace that real quick. And then otherwise we're just gonna, yeah, and so give text, I think I'm handling it correctly up here, right? Like I'm like, yeah, behold plus, okay, now we can skip this extra space character at the end, and then that should be good. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna, after this event, I'm gonna restart the script so that I can test out the that the save data works, for one thing, because that's, oh, it saved it right here. Oh, that's funny. I just looked right, I completely looked right past it. I just, alright. I guess actually that was fine if it just saved it right there. Oh, but it wouldn't load it in. Oh, it wouldn't load it in. Oh. Oh. Alright, hold on a second. Right, because now I have to change how this stuff gets loaded. I mean, this is not a big deal. It's just on start I need to... Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, on start I need to, oh. On start I'll need to load in my own... So, like, one of the nice things about the way the GM system works now is... I mean, it's not a huge deal, but, like, so, like, let's say that I started the script and 0 becomes the GM. If 0 stops being the GM and then later decides to be the GM again, it doesn't bother to, like, unload and reload his facts just because he left. It just keeps them around, and it doesn't reload them until a new GM takes over. But I guess technically when there is no GM, I am the GM, kind of. So I don't know. Maybe I should just, like, every time the GM changes, just reload. Maybe. Yeah. I can't, like, off the top of my head, I'm not really thinking of a better one. I mean, the other thing I could do is just have, like, default, default facts, for, like, when no one is specifically the GM, and maybe those would just stay loaded the whole time. Nah, that's like schma. I think I'll just unload and reload as needed. Yeah. All right. So where do I do that? So I do it when assigning a GM, or when initializing the GM. Init GM. So yeah, if fact author not equal GM name. So I mean, I can kind of change that. I can just say, I might just make, like, a definition for it. No, actually, you know what? I can just I can just have this happen when I'm giving an event. That's all I need to do. When I'm using the secret control panel, I can just check at. Oh no, I wouldn't have to just do it then. I'd have to do it. Huh. Yeah. Okay, no, this could be okay. I would do it. I would check when I use the secret control panel, anything involving an item. So if I use it to start an event including an item, or adjust an event, fix an event including an item, or uh, give an item. Yeah. So basically the three things that I just added. In those three cases, I'll just check if there's a different fact author, and if there is, I can load in. Yeah, and then I don't have to bother like changing it literally every time the GM changes. Okay, I think that's better. So yeah. So copy this. And I mean, I could just do it whenever I use the control panel. That might be a little easier. Just anytime I issue a command. That way I don't have to do it like in all those specific cases. I can just, and that's probably fine. So yeah. Display name? Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Alright, so yeah, I'll just put it here, I guess. Fact author. What are the errors? Local variable. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I need to declare fact author earlier so that I can reference it here. That's fine. I mean, it's kind of a lie because like there's nothing that calls this execute command thing earlier, so what are you complaining about now? What? It's assigned right freaking here, you idiot. You're wrong. You're just wrong. Okay, so fact author not equal binary. Fact author equal binary. I should make this like a variable. Oh, you're complaining about GM name. Okay. Hey Don, how's it going? No, what are you complaining about? Shut up. That's not a real error. You're dumb. Oh, you're the dumbest. The absolute dumbest. I've been working with Python for a while now, and I'm just still frequently impressed at how dumb it is. Doop-a-doop. I'm putting this back where it started because, frankly, Python doesn't deserve nice things. Alright. So, yeah. Alright, where was it? So, fact author not equals binary. Yeah, I should, instead of writing binary like all over the place, I mean, it's easy enough to find. But instead of doing that, I might want to I don't know, like use a variable. So that way if I feel like changing it, I mean, I don't know if, yeah, whatever, it's fine for now. Oh wow! Congratulations, Don. That's exciting. What did you program? Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna say admin equals binary. Say that, and so the places where I say binary now, I can just say admin instead. So not equal admin equals admin. Where else? Doop doop. So probably, yeah, these places as well. Wait, where's there one other? Oh, oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, because I can cheat it so that the game only responds to my own commands, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Okay. So what? Oh, oh wow. You swipe over the letters of the place. You can change. You can type changes. All right. Um. um. I Oh, cool. That that sounds neat. I like working on like UI stuff. I don't do it a lot because when like I don't have to, or like when I can gloss over it, I'll sometimes do like just really cheesy simple stuff. Oh, that's the other thing I meant to add. Sorry, before I forget. I'm forgetting to clear the text after I input a command. Uh, uh, but yeah, no. When I'm working on that stuff, I do really enjoy it. I just tend to gloss over it because, well, I haven't made an interface recently. Like for this game, like the interface is like chat based, and then my interface is my interface, so I don't have to make it fancy. But yeah, no. When I'm making interfaces for other people, I do try and make them nice because there's just something like, I don't know, a good interface, especially on something that gets used very often, is just, there's just not much else like it. It's just so, like, the difference between working with a well designed, like, performant and usable and intuitive interface, you just save so much time versus like struggling with like some horrible thing that like uh wait a second. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh sorry. I just like, I don't know. It's just like, yeah. It's so useful. It's such a good thing for the world to have. Like the world is materially better as a result of just a good, well made interface. Uh, I mean, games don't tend to have quite as much of that impact, but no, it's true of games too, because the less time you spend doing anything in life, the more time you have to do other things in life. So, sorry, what am I doing? Okay, so am I basically done now? Oh wait, probably not yet because okay, global fact author, good. That's good. Is there anything else? Fact list? Yeah, this has to be global fact list, right? Oops. Global fact list. And then lines. Lines is just a temporary thing. Fact dictionary though. Oh no, fact list. Doesn't have to be global. No, fact dictionary has to be global. Yeah. Oh, so I can just do it right there. Fact dictionary. Yeah. All right. Save that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, yeah, I can delete hot dog now. And pops hypothetically should get loaded in. Oh yeah, pops exists. So, alright, so save that. Run stuff. Alright, I'm gonna rerun the script now. Alright, so, like, banana, pops, and ice cream, or yeah, ice cream. Excelsior, banana pops. So, oh yeah, I should say super, because BinryBot has pops, right? Sorry, I know this is super dumb. But like imagine pops was like an item or a spell or something. BinryBot has it. So because oh, that's weird. It just said banana, it didn't say super banana. I was expecting I was expecting it to say super banana. Alright, let's see what printed out. Oh, it didn't print out yeah, no, when I started the event, it didn't print out huh. That's weird. I asked it to print out stuff like oh no, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't ask it to print it. No, I asked it to print it when adjusting it after the fact, but I don't think I have it do it here. Oh no, I do. Look, it's right here. Yeah. So it just never added action facts successfully. Weird. Wonder why not. I guess in case it's not loading it incorrectly, then because there's like no error. Maybe I should add in an error when I could add in an error when there's like no, because no, there's no error when like the item doesn't whatever when like because like I put in like /pops or whatever, which hypothetically should have loaded because right journey evolved where is it? Facts. Binry, I'm the administrator, and pops.txt, right? And BinryBot had pops, so. Sorry, I recognize that it's really dumb sounding. Oh yeah, I can test that other thing. So like, alright, so like give banana boat. I don't know. Create event. What? 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 Oh. Whoa. Oh. Wait, what? Facts / binry? Something you like about that? Oh, GM name. Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Well. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I don't know what that error. I don't completely understand that error. But hopefully that'll fix it. Because yeah, when we're doing it this way, we should just be loading it in as admin. Actually, yeah, whatever. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I don't completely understand that error, but let me. Wait, what was the other thing that? Oh yeah, I was gonna add in a print so that like when this happens. Oh well, I guess I can be sure. Oh, oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, derp. Okay, hold on. This shouldn't be in here, right? Because it wasn't. It didn't even try and load it in the first time because this is that I put it in the place where that only evaluates if I'm trying to input a command, but if I'm starting an event, I'm not trying to input a command. So I'll put it here instead, and that should be better. Yeah. All right, let's see if this works. Doop-a-doop. So, it's like, again, like banana, pops, marshmallow, Excelsior, heart, banana pops, marshmallow. Okay, there we go. Banana pops. There we go. All right, so now, if VinryBot says banana, then at the end of the event, super banana, perfect banana. What? Huh. I feel like I was supposed to say super banana. Or perfect super banana. Or something. I'm pretty sure I added in super as like the thing that said when. So maybe, I guess like, alright, well I guess it's not about. I guess it's not, I guess that's not, that part's not working. I thought this was going to be a really quick task. But I guess I haven't like fully tested this this feature yet, so that could explain why. Despite the fact that I was only supposed to be adding in something relatively simple about this feature. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so where are we going now? We're going so for I forget where I put this. It's like oh no, it's yeah, it's the super. So if I item in correct list. So where am I putting together the correct list? Correct list. If the length of cur of action facts keys is greater than 0, if cur of multi, we do something, but we didn't do cur of multi. So for e key in event-dict keys, that is to say for each player, if event-dict e key not in correct lists, and yeah, that's right. So first we check if it's not already in the correct list. Hey, Monkey Bomb 37, how's it going? Welcome. So if it's not already in the correct list, then and event-dict e key in cur actions fact keys facts.keys, yes. So if it's an action with an event, if it's an action with a fact tied to it, and it's not already in the list of the correct list is the facts that like succeeded or like passed the test. So and e key in fact dictionary cur actions fact event dict e key. Yeah, I feel like that's actually correct. So what then? I guess I could like print some of this stuff out. So let's see what all of these terms are. So print what wait, hold on. plus the string version. These all have to be the string versions, because if they're not the string versions, then everything's ruined. Or the things that aren't already strings have to be strings. Alright. String. Oh, and I have to concatenate them with spaces in between, or at least I certainly should if I wanted this to be legible. So plus space, plus, oh yeah, pluses, can't forget the pluses. Hey Nate Improv, how's it going? Okay, so plus this together with a space in between. Event-dict E key. I don't have to see that multiple times. I'll just see it that one time at the front. So the string version of the correct list. What am I working on? I'm working on the game that is currently running on the bottom of the screen here. Specifically, I made a way. Last time I was working on this, I made it so that the game master, because this is a game kind of like, it's kind of like in the tradition of like Dungeons and Dragons or like other tabletop role-playing games where one person like acts as the dungeon master of the game, and so a lot of the game systems are very flexible, and the one I added in most recently is like basically a way for the game master to give something to the player. For testing purposes, you're going to see me put in like really silly nouns like pops and bananas and like dumb stuff like that. Just because when I'm testing, I tend to use like whatever comes to my mind, like whatever just pops into my head immediately. I tend to go with. But are these all strings? I think these are all strings now. Oh, whoops! This is not concatenated correctly. And so yeah, I have a. So I thought I'd put in that system such that it would work, but what I realized just now, I'm going to restart the script real quick. What I realized just now is that it does not in fact work, so I'm going to figure out why it does not in fact work. Like I said, there's going to be some funny stuff printed on screen. The game is actually much more normal than this in general, but I'm just, for testing purposes, it's quicker to just do whatever. So Excelsior, that is the sound the game makes. So BinRebot has a pops, whatever. Has pops. BinRebot has pops. So banana and pops are linked, hypothetically. Yeah, that part did work. So like it is actually linking together the thank you, Nate Improv. So BinRebot is going to choose banana. So then when I end the event, it should say, oh, it just says, oh, shoot. All right, sorry. I don't know why. For some reason, like, the chat, I don't know what exactly is happening, but, like, BinRebot says banana, but for some reason it doesn't go through or something. I don't know what that's about. BinRebot says banana. All right, I'll wait for it to actually update on this monitor here, because I can track the progress of an event on this little panel here. And so BinRebot said banana. Why is it not registering? Did I break something? Look, it's right there. Why didn't it get said? Or why didn't it get registered? What is happening? What is happening here? I say banana. I say why is it not? I don't want that to be broken. I want that to just work all right. That doesn't even make sense. Like that. Just so now chat is just broken. Like it just doesn't even read chat anymore. Is that what's going on here? What about Marshmallow? What if he chooses Marshmallow? Oh yeah. It's So yeah, it's weird. Like the error that we got before was just that it wasn't recognizing when a character like so the test. Okay, so hypothetically, what would happen here is that I'm just setting up the. I'm just like punching in like really basic text. So banana pops, marshmallow, weird, whatever. Banana and marshmallow are the action tags in this case, and pops is the name of the like item, or like I call it facts sometimes because they. So like hypothetically, it's like not even like a physical item. It could be like a fact or like something. Basically, it's just something that's true. Like basically, like you can give someone like the ability. You can give people like abilities or like spells or like it's just like it's just basically you're just assigning a fact about this character. I mean, technically, you could use it for like stuff like curses and like maladies and like weird. You could do. I mean, like I mentioned before, I try and make these systems very open ended so that they're conducive to storytelling. But sorry, just one second. Um, uh, excuse me. Yeah. So basically, so the test case that I have set up so far is that I gave pops this item pops to Binrybot. So hypothetically, so when I set up this event, oh double hark banana, whatever. When I started this event, the one thing it did correctly is we see in this output here it lists marshmallows and bananas as the action tags, and then it lists banana and pops as associated as the item or the fact associated with that action. So hypothetically, what's supposed to happen is when Binrybot chooses banana, at the end of the event, because Binrybot chose banana and Binrybot has the pops and pops are associated with banana, it's supposed to say super. It's not just supposed to say like banana, it's supposed to be like super banana, which, okay, again, the words are dumb, so it's going to sound a little bit dumb to describe it like this. But what we saw earlier is that that didn't even happen. Or that just didn't happen. It just said banana. It didn't say, it just said like, it didn't say super banana. What's happening now, though, is just dumb. What's happening now is, like, I don't even have an explanation for it because, like, this has never broken before. What's happening is, like, this game reads in chat, and the way you participate in an event is that you can say any of these action tags that show up on screen, and what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to, like, tabulate the results, but it's just, like, ignoring Binrybot now for some reason. It's just literally like I didn't even change any. Like, what could I wonder if it would recognize my input. I'll try saying banana. Does it recognize that for the purpose of the game? If it does, it should. Oh, thank you. That's actually helpful too, because yeah, I'm curious to know, is it just ignoring everyone? And it seems like it's just ignoring everyone, because otherwise it would update. I mean, it doesn't update immediately. It takes like, so now it's just ignoring everyone. So this game uses Twitch IRC in order to connect to the chat, and I've noticed like Twitch IRC is it has some quirks, so I might just try restarting the script. I don't know enough about like IRC or like network programming to know if that should help or like any. I don't have any specific reason to think that that would necessarily help, but actually wait, no, I'm gonna leave the script down for a little while, because one thing I have noticed is that sometimes IRC gets freaked out if I restart the script too fast, and it like because like hypothetically when that happens, Trusty Bard, who's the facilitator of the game, the administrator of the game, he'll leave the chat channel and rejoin the chat channel so fast that I think sometimes it throws IRC off. Like IRC doesn't really know what to do with that. Although like we were seeing it come up in the like we were seeing the chat log come up in the console here. So like. I didn't even change anything. Like all I did all I did was add this print. I don't see how this could have ruined everything, because this code path was not evaluating, and this code path has nothing to do with like any of the other like the method wherein that stuff gets read in. Like, what other changes did I make recently? I'm gonna hold down the Control Z just to remind myself of what else changed. No, yeah, everything else that changed had changed in. Like, I'd rerun the game and it had worked since the last time I changed it. So I don't know. I'm really just hoping it's a fluke. Fingers crossed. All right. I think doing pretty okay in terms. I'm just gonna, in this moment of downtime, I'm going to take a peek at the backlog. So yeah, I have to update the secret panel. I do want to continue and finish the logo at some point, although I won't be finishing that today. I might not be even working on it again today, depending on how long it takes to update the secret panel. So I think that should probably be enough time for the script to have been down. Like, if it was IRC messing up, I think usually time for IRC to get its act together. And it's been mentioned to me before that it's actually not IRC that's like weird like that. It's Twitch IRC in particular. All right, so again, I'm just gonna try whatever, pudding pops, waffles, Excelsior. So now, yeah, let's check the chat log. Okay, so it associated pudding pops together, or pudding and pops together. So let's see if it lets trusty, or let's binrybot choose pudding. Please work. Please just work. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, see, this is what it's supposed to do. It starts tabulating the votes. I don't know why it wasn't doing that before. I'm gonna blame IRC, or Twitch IRC, or whatever. Or something. Just, it's the fates did not see fit for that to work. And so now, okay, so now when I conclude event, because it's registered to vote, it'll say, see, that's where it was supposed to say, but it says perfect pudding because it randomly, or no, yeah, no, because there was only, no, it just randomly chose and it turned out pudding was perfect. And that's unrelated. So hypothetically it should have said perfect super pops because, or excuse me, perfect super pudding. Because oh, whoa, wait a second. Okay, so the thing I put in was I put in some prints to help diagnose what is awry here. So this is the change that I made. So what we're seeing here is we're seeing event dictionary e key. So in this case e key. The only play that I participated was binrybot, right? So we're looping over the entire event dictionary. Excuse me, which is the dictionary of all the players who participated in the event. Excuse me, pardon. So e key in this case is binrybot, and so if we look down later in the print where it says the name of the or where we're just printing out flatly e key, it does say binrybot. Earlier in the print, though, we're printing the event dictionary value for e key, which is pudding, because that pudding is the action that binrybot chose. All right. Next, we're printing out the correct list. It is correct that it makes sense that the correct list would be empty here, because the only way the correct list can get populated is through this loop. So the first time it evaluates, and in this case it's only evaluating once, so it makes sense that it would be empty. So now, what are we printing out next? Okay, so we're printing out the actionfacts.keys. Whoa, this is crazy. Because we're printing out all current event actions fact.keys is the list of all of the actions that have facts associated with them. So in this case, we end up with pudding because pudding is the only action that had a fact associated with it, had pops associated with it. Oh, you know what I'm not printing out is I'm not printing out the value of it, and if I printed out the value of that, not just the key but the value itself, then the value should have been pops, and maybe it was. But that would be interesting to see because yeah, like I said, we have binrybot here, and then we have the last thing is a list including binrybot, and that's because the last thing we have is the list of players for whom like basically the list of players that have the pop. So yeah, it's this weird thing here because if we're taking the player, we're checking what the player's action was, we're checking what is the fact associated with that action, and then we're checking the list of players who have that fact, and we are coming up with binrybot. So it like I didn't print it out specifically, but the fact has to be pop because that's honestly the only fact that exists right now. So why this does not evaluate as true? I don't know. Well, so no, I guess there is one other thing I should check. I should all right, so I will put in some more prints. So I'll put in a print if this is even okay, yeah, because it might not. Okay, so this isn't the only thing that could be going wrong because this is where we populate the correct list, right? I mean, the other thing that could go wrong is like when we actually use the correct list, but like if I item incorrect list, like that's really hard to get wrong. If I item incorrect, oh nope, actually it's really easy to get wrong. I item 1. So it probably was evaluated incorrectly, and the reason it didn't say super is because I item is not just I was using I item as if it was the name of the action, but actually I item is the name of the action paired with its influence total. Yep. Yeah. All right. So that's good. So now it should work. I mean, in my opinion, it should have worked earlier. Or like if you'd asked me earlier, I would have also said earlier that it should have worked. But now it should actually. Now I'm more confident that it should work. So let's continue testing this. So we're just gonna stick with the same. I'm gonna say like grand pops because I'm and Grammy. Yep. So again, okay, so we have Grammy, we have grand, and grand is associated with pops, so grand pops and Grammy. And so then if binrybot chooses oh, I restarted the script really fast. Hopefully we don't see that weird bug with the not accepting text input thing. Okay, good, but it seemed to work. So now conclude event, we should see we should either see super pops or grand, or no, we should see super grand, or we should see perfect super grand. I made it random event type, so it could be either of those. Perfect super grand, 100%. All right, so now there's one other feature that I added recently that I want to test, which is to give an item. So I'm going to say give grand, or I might as well make it slightly verbose so that way when the text shows it, like we can see if like the text looks okay. Because earlier I had some like formatting bugs going on, but I did fix those, and so hopefully hypothetically it should be good now. So like the give command is like the way these like facts or like items or whatever you want to call them, the way they work is after an event they can be granted to players who chose a particular action. So give is the command, and so like let's say the players who, or I don't usually call them players, the adventurers who chose grand find a lucky coin. Yes. So when I activate that, it crashes. Excuse me. Admin? Wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I used the text admin. I didn't use the symbol admin. All right, yeah, it was nice seeing it, improv. I hope to see you again sometime. Uh, let's say, okay. so from, I used to use my name like instead of like having an admin variable, but when I was replacing it, I was just sloppy. I replaced my name with the name admin instead of with the variable admin, which should have represented my name. All right, so all right, I'll stop like being quite so like whatever. So, you find a secret passage behind a rock. Will you uh, will you uh, explore down the or explore down a ways or uh, or seal it with more rocks. I don't know. Excelsior! Uh, um, excuse me. So, alright, yeah, it's probably just me here. I should probably just test this myself. Explore. Alright, and I'll seal and cool, one of each, and then conclude event. And so now give the brave or brave the poor brave explorers seal or trapped oh yeah the poor brave explorers trapped in the cave find a a lovely spider. Excelsior! Behold, the poor brave explorers trapped in the cave find a lovely spider. So now if I look at the data, there should be a lovely spider, which Ben Rubat also has. I sealed Ben Rubat in the cave, and he found a lovely spider. So I guess there is one other thing to check, which is so now so like I don't know. You come to a tuffet. Will you I don't actually know what a tuffet is. So this is probably not going to make any sense. But will you eat curds and whey? Or run screaming from a... Oh yeah, no, run screaming. Or no, will you curse away or, I don't know, not, whatever, I don't care. Because then what I'm going to do is, whoops, oh, I made it multi. Oh wait, I thought I made it multi. Huh. Maybe I unclicked it, or like, whatever. Oh! Oh! I can't use the control panel during an event. I cannot use the control panel during an event. Because right. So my fix command doesn't really work very well. Slight conceptual oversight there. Um, maybe I don't care. I made the fix command mostly so that if a player like a if I ma- I put in the I put in that command so that a player can like if they accidentally make a typo when they're acting as GM, they can correct it. I guess it would be nice if I could do that as well. But like I don't know if I care. Everything else worked fine. Everything else everything else worked fine. So I might call that a thing for another day. Uh, um, I'll drop a note in the backlog just in case I care. Um, so uh, so you Vinry uh, uh, can't fix event can't fix actions fact with the secret control panel because uh, because it uh, does other things during events. Whatever. I don't care. I'll remember what that means. Um. So. Yeah. Everything else was working okay, so I'm gonna call it like fine for now. Like what I'll probably do is just make it so that if an event is on, like I'll make it so that during my own events, like I'm temporary GM or something, and then I'll just be able to use the regular GM commands in order to do it. Because I mean, the alternative would be like I could make it so that this happens in like a separate text box, or like I don't know. I could like basically give myself a separate. Yeah, actually, you know what I actually should probably just do is give myself a separate text box specifically for these commands, because like these commands are pretty different than what I use this text box for creating events. So yeah, I'll probably do that. Um, hey, Locke, how's it going? Welcome. You showed up at an interesting time. Oh, here, I'll give Max Meyer his points for that event. Perfect eat. Good job, Max Meyer. The delicious curds and whey. Um, so yeah, Locke, you showed up at an interesting time because I actually, so spoilers, I'm probably going to be calling it in a very short amount of time. Like I won't be streaming for very much longer. I'll stream for a little bit longer just because I usually, at the end of the stream, I find another dev streamer who I like and who I think is a good dev streamer and who I think you guys might like as well. And I usually kick it over to in their direction at the end of the day. So I will probably do that. I just let's see. I will quickly look for there are a number of people online now, so that's cool. Let's let's see which of them. I specifically try and look for dev streamers who maybe don't have like a huge following. No, I think I'm just gonna go with the this guy who's cool, and we posted him before a few times. So hopefully. Oh yeah, so before I kick it over though, I should say thank you to everyone who tuned in today. It was a weird day, but some of you guys stuck it out, and that's cool. It was great to have you here. I had fun. We accomplished stuff, and that's the important part, right? Like I don't. The rest of it is just yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna keep looking for a second because the first one I tried, I was like. Alright, so I'm gonna keep looking for another stream. Or I might just go cold. If everyone disappears in the time it takes me to find another stream, I might just go cold. But uh, Mm. Whatever. Okay, I know who I'm gonna host. Anyways, so thank you all for tuning in. I hope to see you all again sometime. There's a follow button if you haven't clicked it already. It's great. It gives you free puppies. No, um, it just makes you follow the channel, but or it lets you follow the channel. And anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. So have a wonderful whatever time of day it is wherever you guys are, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. 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 All right.